Two Chicago police officers put on desk duty after fatally shooting black teenager who stole a car. Two police officers involved in the death of another unarmed black Chicago teen have been stripped of their badges while the shooting is under review. The two officers have been relieved of their police powers and have been put on desk duty while the Chicago Police Department determines whether they violated policy by firing shots into a stolen Jaguar as it sped off, killing 18-year-old Paul O'Neill. A third officer is also under review but has kept his badge. Police had stopped the stolen convertible Thursday evening in Chicago's South Shore neighborhood and were getting out of their cruisers when O'Neill attempted to flee in the luxury car. The teen suspect sideswiped one of the police cars and another parked car and injured some of the officers, whose wounds were not life-threatening. As the convertible jetted away, 3 officers fired their weapons and fatally struck O'Neill. He later died at a local hospital. No gun was found on O'Neill or inside the stolen car. At this moment the department has, unfortunately, more questions than we do answers, Guglielmi said. Chicago Police Superintendent Eddie Johnson spent most of this afternoon with top advisors and command staff reviewing the preliminary information from the incident. Investigators determined 3 officers discharged their weapons in the course of their duties, and given what is known thus far, it appears that departmental policies may have been violated by at least 2 of the police officers. Police spokesman Anthony Guglielmi wrote in an email to the on Friday night. The policy in question is one that prohibits officers from firing at or into a moving vehicle when the vehicle is the only force used against the sworn member or another person. While O'Neill was unarmed, the officers could still be protected by another Chicago police policy that says cops will not unreasonably endanger themselves or another person to conform to the restrictions of this directive, meaning they may have had the right to defend themselves from the recklessly driving teen. The Chicago Police Department is handling the investigation into the shooting with a transparency not seen in other police shootings. The maligned department came under scrutiny after it waited more than a year to release the police video showing black teenager Laquan McDonald getting shot 16 times by a police officer. McDonald's death and other police shootings have sparked major protests in the Midwestern city. Activists and a group of O'Neill's friends and family held a candlelight vigil for the slain teen near the scene of the shooting in his South Shore neighborhood on Friday night. Speakers called for justice and demanded action from the crowd of roughly 200 people. "I lost my little cousin to police officers," O'Neill's cousin Zhivago Short, 20, said, according to the Chicago Tribune. "What are y'all going to do about it?" On July 8, O'Neill told friends in a foreboding message on his Facebook page that if he were to die, he wanted them to wear all white to my funeral. Family and friends set up in an effort to raise $4,000 for a memorial fund. The campaign's page shows O'Neill wearing a graduation cap and gown with